Welcome back, Mosh Pit Podcast. We're here with Manzanita Death March at the Goldfield in Roseville. Woo. And first show of the year. How do you feel?
Great. We're excited for this year. We had a great year last year, so we're just excited to do more shit this year.
Yeah, we've been ready to play Goldfield for the past couple years. It's been around. I work right next door to it, and I see all the the shows and the lines lining up right outside the glass windows, and so yeah, we're stoked to be starting off the year with the show here. So
awesome.
Yeah.
So, guys, introduce yourself to the podcast.
Yep.
I'm J-Rad. I play bass and vocals.
I'm Nick. I play guitar and rarely do some vocals.
I'm Julian. I do drums and backing vocals.
Awesome. So let's get this started. Like you were saying, you wanted to always perform at this venue.
Yeah.
What's your dream venue and artist to perform with?
Oh my God, you're coming out with the good ones right out the gate. Dream artist right off the bat is Deftones, Hometown Heroes.
I think we all can agree on that.
I think we could all agree on that.
That's our mutual.
Maybe a solid, if we're just talking Hometown Heroes, I'll throw Death Grips up there. Yeah. That would be just wild to play with them. That would be, and then dream venue.
Aftershock.
Aftershock, yeah.
So we always want to play a big show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Hey, let's go. Yeah, that's cool. Pretty tight. Yeah.
Yeah, we've always wanted.
Maybe Golden One, but that's they don't get a lot of metal tours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Golden One. It's just I'm not big on arenas.
I feel
the
that.
sound
yeah.
can be it's just echoey in there. And,
it's echoey. It's not personal.
Yeah.
And it's just you're paying a lot of money to sit down, and then you have a little tiny square where you can stand.
It's pretty vertical almost. It's kind of scary if you're scared of heights.
Yeah. I saw Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers tour, and I was floored for that at Golden One, and that was it's definitely a different experience being on the floor. Of course, you got to pay out the pocket for those tickets, but and then I saw Tyler the Creator from nosebleed seats. So yeah, and so it kind of varies in terms of distance and golf. Definitely varies, but overall I'm happy we have an advanced, crazy, ultra big arena like Golden One. Here in Sacramento. It's kind of cool. And then we got the beam, go Kings. What about you, Jared?
Oh geez. I mean, if you're a dream band and dream venue, I would probably say it would be really cool to play with a band like Maximum the Hormones anywhere in Japan.
Oh yeah, to play in Japan, that would be
Yeah, play out of country. Yeah. That's a dream too.
Hell yeah.
It's a good one.
Going from that, what's your favorite show memory? It could be one where you performed,
I know.
or one that you just went to.
A lot of them.
So I'll do one for us, and then I'll do one for a band I've seen. So System of a Down at Aftershock was the craziest concert I've ever seen in my life. Are we allowed to cuss?
Yes.
Okay. Craziest fucking concert I've ever fucking seen in my life, dude. Only concert where I've actually been deathly afraid of my own well-being. Yeah.
Left side up front, just
it was wild.
It was they opened with Prison Song, and it was just
and we're kind of short. We're all short dudes, so there was people falling on us. I was I'm gonna suffocate. Oh my god!
People damn near getting trampled. It was scary. And then of course, roller coaster rides for a little bit, and then they simmer down, play their more smooth, softer stuff, and then everything kind of gets situated. But that was fucking terrifying. System at Aftershock. And then I don't know, just a fun memory that kind of popped in my head. We played this all local. You remember Underage Music Fest? Or I think it was, and it was the one at SRS.
Yeah,
it was. So it was an outdoor. It was an outdoor local festival. It was 105 out that day, and both of these guys right here did not hydrate properly. And they were drinking a bunch of rock stars. So both of them threw up on stage during their set. Julian, after the first song, turns his drum stool around and just throws up on the back of the stage. And then the last song, Jared goes in for a scream and all over himself.
Yeah. This was when we were under a different name at that time. We were under Heat of Damage. we were still really young all at that time. Yeah, I had
2015, 2016.
No, it was later than that.
2017.
It was like 2017, 2018.
Yeah, I can't really remember now, but it's like I just remember I had 2 rock stars that day, and that was it. And it was hot. It was like over 100, like hot outside weather. Sacramento Rehearsal Studios parking lot. It was brutal. But that's a good memory.
I second basically everything he said. Avatar at Ace of Spades.
Oh, nice.
In 2018 was insane, but yeah.
I was at that one. Yep.
System was pretty. It's pretty violent.
Yeah. What about you, Jared? You've been to some gnarly ones.
Probably like the memory that sticks in my mind the most was seeing Silent Planet and like.
Oh yeah.
Oh jeez, it had to have been like it was like 2015.
Was that
at like this tiny little church in Stockton?
Oh yeah.
And just like getting to like scream the part at the end of Depths 2.
Yeah.
Like in the crowd right in front of Garrett. It was sick.
Shout out Silent Planet. They literally got it's like I don't know if it's sold out yet, but they got low ass tickets for that show. They're playing I think like next weekend or something like that. They're playing sometime this month. They're coming to the Goldfield here tonight.
Awesome.
So or a couple weeks, but yeah. yeah.
Awesome. After that, what are your hobbies other than music, or like what do you guys like to hang out?
Jared's a good one for that one.
We'll start with Jared.
We're putting him on the spot right now.
A lot of gardening.
Yeah.
Me and him live together.
A lot of we live together. So like a lot of gardening, a lot of cooking.
He's basically
very,
like the housewife, basically.
Yeah, basically.
See that? Like, that like shocks me.
But at the same time, he like all the like behind the scenes shit that we do, like
because our production and our engineering for the most part.
Yeah, and like if we need like we needed a backdrop like green screen for like our music videos that we shot just this past year, and he's like the
smartest man.
He's like fucking MacGyver. He can just build like anything with his hands, and yeah.
For me, I am like an amateur historian. I have like a YouTube channel. It's called Nikipedia.
Nikipedia.
Yeah,
check
Nikipedia.
it out. I'll put it down in the link below.
Yeah. And so like I've traveled to like Europe. I was doing like World War II, World War I battlefields. I was in this time last year, or like around this time last year, I was in Virginia doing Civil War battlefields. I'll be back in France next year. Like I love to like travel and see like battlefields and just talk about it and get real nerdy about it. And I film myself talking about it and I put it on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty legit. It's pretty dope. Yeah. He'll go into shit you'll like never even think about or even like or never even heard of stories of people.
Brutal shit.
Yeah. And then so I teach drums full time at a School of Rock. It's actually literally right next door to the venue here off Vernon Street in Roseville, and I love what I do there. It's a school that focuses in performance-based music education. So you get to, learn an instrument. You get to, join a band if you want. Play shows around here. I just love it, man, because like growing up in middle school and like high school, I just joined like my school bands and stuff like that. And all that stuff was really good for me too. But I had a huge love for metal music, of course, and so I would have just loved something like that to be a part of. And I love that I get to I get to inspire and influence the next generations of musicians. It's a really cool thing.
Yeah.
And then outside of that, I don't know. I really like video games. I'm pretty basic, but yeah, it's like you're single player. God of War is pretty tight. That's probably my jam right now. But yeah, so.
Hell yeah.
Some interesting guys.
Back into concert life.
Mm-hmm.
What was your first show that you ever went to?
Ooh. I was at the Boardwalk in Orangeville, and I saw it was it must have been like 2010, and it was Blackville Brides, and back when they were like very much like all emoed out or whatever.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, like the first album, Blackville Brides, because my step cousin at the time dragged me over there, and like I at the time I hated it. I was like, this is but then you grow up and you get metal's a gradual thing, it's acquired, and then eventually, but like just a few years later, I was already playing heavy music, you know. So
Yeah.
it's funny how that happens.
Yeah.
What was your first show? I don't even know this.
Was there
I
another
mean,
Boardwalk?
technically, it was Journey at the where the River Cats play. I can't remember the name.
Oh yeah.
Papa
I don't know what it's called now.
Yeah.
But it's
That's the Cal Expo.
Yeah, the baseball.
Oh, and I'm talking
Thing.
The
about
River Cats Stadium. Is it Heart Health Park?
Yeah,
Yeah. Heart Health Park. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
No
Journey
way.
there in like, oh god, I don't remember. It had to have been like 2008, 2009.
No way.
Holy shit.
Something like that.
Dude, my first show ever was a rap show. It was Wiz Khalifa at fucking like Arco Arena, or I think it was Arco because it wasn't Sleep Train yet. This was like back in like 2010 or 2012. I think 2012 is probably closer. But dude, it was sick as hell. I was like in 8th grade. I didn't even know what like fucking weed was at the time. And dude, I'm not even kidding you. Like the whole arena was like hotbox. Like you just walked in and there's just dank ass reefer, the dankest like reefer you could ever smell in your life. That was my first introduction to weed. Was going to that show, and it was just like I was like, whoa, this is sick, you know. It was like a whole Taylor Gang like tour or something like that. So it was like Wiz Khalifa headlining, and then he had I don't know, like Chevy Woods and like, you know, just the Taylor Gang audience, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
was wild.
That, like,
Yeah.
like that rap kind of like show.
Mhm.
I think the craziest rap show I've ever been to was now 2 years ago.
Mhm.
Shit. I went backstage, got to hang out at an Ice Cube show
Ooh.
in Santa Marina,
Oh yeah.
and it was at a rodeo.
Really?
Yeah, and they had like trailers pulled up, and then like,
Yeah.
they had the craziest lineup. It was JJ Fad, Digital
Ooh.
Underground, Exhibit, Bone Thugs
No
and
way.
Harmony.
Hey. Shout out Cleveland.
I bet that
Oh, it was
Yeah.
insane.
one. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
actually got to sit like right next to the sound booth, and like there's just the line of bass, like the subs and speakers right next to me. You're just like, I can't hear shit, but okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope. I wish I would have been there.
That's legit. Yeah.
What artists do you listen to? Like that's your guilty pleasure.
Oh man, these are such good questions.
They are great questions. I don't know if I consider like anything to be a guilty. You know, music is music, but like I
Yeah.
don't know.
What's one that like
That'd be surprising
like,
to
you
people,
hear
yeah.
each other, you would say, and like he.
Okay.
wouldn't know.
I got a good one. Okay, so
Think about that.
you know, working at the school, we have to teach all different styles of music. And this past season, I had to teach a lot of Harry Styles.
I like the first.
And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of, you know, he's good. Like he's really good. It's not like my cup of tea or anything, but he's not bad. He's a pretty good musician all around. Like he's a good singer and he writes some pretty good songs for the most part. I can't do the Taylor Swift though. I just can't.
Oh, yeah.
I just can't, man. But yeah, I'd probably say like something like that. I guess.
I love a lot of dad rock, like classic rock.
Oh,
I
yeah.
really do.
Creed.
No, not like. I guess that is
Not
dad
Creed,
rock, really.
yeah.
But no, I mean like.
Fuck with
I love, like,
STP. Stone Temple.
Yeah, they're great. But I'm
Yeah.
talking like 60s stuff, like the Kinks and you know the
The
Beatles,
Doors.
the Doors, stuff like that. And
Yeah.
maybe like Mamas and Papas. I don't know. I think they're great, but like you know, no one catches me listening to them. I kind of sneak that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's like you know they're super influential and very historically relevant. Like you know, there's a reason because they're great. You know,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
beautiful vocal harmonies and Mama Cass and
Mhm.
her Peach Cobbler. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, just stuff like that. I love like that classic stuff.
Yeah. What about you,
I know.
J-Rad?
I listen
wanna-
to a lot of J-pop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yosobi, Auto.
Yeah.
It's good. He plays it
there's
around
a
Shit
the
is
bunch.
fire. Yeah.
There's a bunch of artists.
Yeah.
I never got into it. You should send me some so I can
Oh,
listen to
yeah.
it.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'll tell you guys my guilty pleasure would honestly be like Post Malone.
Okay.
You know, I was actually
Yeah.
thinking about saying Post Malone, but like I'm not really into his recent stuff. But like Stoney and
I
Beer
used to
Bongs and
bump
that-
Stoney religiously.
when back in our like
Yeah.
Height Stoner days, we would listen to a lot of
Like
Stoney.
I'm not even gonna lie. On the way here today, I was like on the freeway blasting some Post Malone. Like, cause like I didn't start getting into him when like they did the little announcement of like him collaborating with Ozzy Osbourne. I never got into it. And then all the stuff after that, like with like his guitar work and all that stuff that he was trying, I was like, okay, I think I can get down with him.
There's just that one, the Ozzy song that he has. There's that solo in that song that's like just killer. Killer solo. I don't know who did it, but I gotta look that up.
I just he definitely progressed. Like I'm definitely not as a big fan of the newer stuff, but I have a firm amount of respect for him for like putting, even though he's a rap hip hop artist, he has so many other influences and stuff like that he really puts into the new generation. A lot of people don't know this, but he actually originally wanted to be a metal frontman vocalist, and he auditioned for Crown the Empire, like way back in the day, and they denied him. They didn't want him. I guess, but he now he's Post Malone, so I mean, I guess they fucked up.
He's still doing fine.
But I fuck with Posty.
I do too.
I was gonna ask you. I always ask this of your band, and like a song kind of thing. What's the creation behind the name Manzanita Death March, and what's the creation behind the song Sounds Like Steel? And the music video behind it.
Steel Reserve.
Okay.
Steel Reserve.
It's like a malt liquor.
I feel like Jared.
Okay. So Manzanita Death March is a climbing term that like a lot of my like climber or highliner friends use. Just talking about like when you're walking up to like a cliff face to climb it, or like trying to get somewhere to rig a highline. You will often have to like go up these really steep hills, and there's at least in this here in Nevada, there's a lot of Manzanita, and it's miserable to walk through. And he would always look back at us and just be like, "All right, we're going on a Manzanita Death March."
There you go. Yeah.
And when we were trying to find a band name, I think I just
we were going through so many, and then like that one just like stuck for us. Like he just we absolutely love it. It's like kind of reminiscent of our like Northern California roots too, is kind of what it is.
And so Steel Reserve, that song is about there was a period of time, it's disgusting. It's like you get like a big tall boy, it's like a malt liquor, it's like 8%, and it's just nasty. But like admittedly there was a period where like me and Jerry like would drink that shit a lot.
They even got me onto it too.
I mean, it's just like you just buy one and you finish it and you're like,
and you're drunk.
That's all I need.
So you're good to go.
We'd be at our studio like writing. We're just writing stuff and jamming, and we'd be like sipping on Steel Reserve, and it's kind of a play on like Smells Like Teen Spirit, kind of.
Sounds like Steel Reserve.
It's like the audio representation of a Steel Reserve, because it's just like chaotic and whatever. It's the way you feel after you drink a Steel Reserve, basically.
And so the music video, we kind of just wanted to do like a DIY, we just wanted a music video for it. And so we literally just packed like a whole ass bag of Steel Reserves and just like brought them to the park and just like annihilated them with like swords and like baseball bats and like golf clubs, just like random shit.
It was fun.
Yeah. It was really fun. It was a fun music video to shoot. Yeah.
Laying back on the pole, going like,
and that park, if you're from Folsom, that was shot at Kent Park.
Yeah, because Jared's parents live right across the street.
And that park like goes back for us.
Don't dox me, please.
No,
but we'll
like,
just
we just figured that if we're gonna be doing dumb shit at a public park, that at least we can run away to like.
That was just our go-to. That was just our first option. But.
What mosh? I always ask this to every single band. What mosh pit have you seen or been in that was like the craziest mosh pit?
Well, I mean, like System, like we were saying, Aftershock, but that wasn't really like a pit. It
it was a ginormous circle.
You know who has some definitely fucking pits? Anthrax. They have. You don't want to get caught in their pits.
The thrash metal pits.
The thrash metal pits are.
There's a little bit of thrash metal in our music, but like we love Anthrax and like Exodus and.
Those thrash metal pits will leave you floored.
Yeah, that's the best. Those are the best pits for sure.
That's like top of the head.
Korn.
Korn. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Korn was like that was what 2019, 2018, something like that.
Where at?
At
Aftershock.
And that was really gnarly. When Jared had passed his hat to me, And he goes, I feel bad for everyone behind me. I'm like, what do you mean? And then he just opens up a
They played Faggot. They played Faggot, and
the part came up with
you could see my dick and fucking like it. But I just ran backwards.
And just opened up a big
he ramsacked everybody.
And I'm here with Jared's hat in my hand, just
and remember when fucking Jared's mom opened the pit up at Gojira, bro? That was the dopest shit in the world.
I know exactly what year you're talking about, too.
Yeah, the Gojira, that's another one of our favorites.
Yeah.
They're so good. I've seen them now like 5 times.
One band that I saw that I never heard of, and it was the first time I saw them, now they're just ginormous, was Knocked Loose.
Oh yeah,
their pits are fun.
They opened for Beartooth. I don't even remember how fucking long. It was Ace of Spades. And I remember them coming out, and I was like, they were setting up their own stage at the time. Yeah. And I was like, and then I started playing, and I was like, okay. And then everybody just started going crazy. And I was like,
people go ham for Knocked Loose.
I saw them at Swan Fest with Dance Gavin Dance.
I wasn't there. I wish I was. But
that was pretty legit. It was my first time seeing them. They really impressed me. I was like, wow. It's wild.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. After all of that, do you guys have any questions for me? If not,
how long you been doing the podcast for?
A little over a year. It was
nice.
My first year was actually back in November.
Okay.
And
because I've been watching for a little bit now. Yeah.
I started with my local band. I went to high school with Smiling Violet out in Vacaville, and then I took a little break, and then Full Metal Hippies and I were talking, and that is what gave me my, like, Smiling Violet, I always say, gave me my start, and Full Metal Hippies gave me my voice, because they came to my house to film a podcast at 11 at night, and they left at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and they brought an entire case of beers. We finished that whole case. I think it was Dan's girlfriend sat behind the camera and kept passing him back and forth. We talked. I had a 2-hour video clip that we narrowed down to an hour and a half.
Wow.
And that was like, even like partway through, Cole, lead singer, he was like, "Are we recording?" I was like, "We've been recording." And then afterwards, he's like, "We need to check that. We said some shit."
Cut that.
Yeah.
Keep this running longer, and we'll start saying weird shit.
Yeah, for real. Especially me.
That's awesome, though, dude. Yeah, that's super cool.
And then they also helped me out too, because like a month after they told me, they're like, "Hey, we're opening up for Head PE." At the Goldfield in Sac. And I was like, "Okay, I'll come." And then I didn't even do pre-show interviews then. Yeah. And then I talked to Head PE, and I talked to Even in Death from Texas, and I was like, "Let's do it. I want to do it sometime." And they're like, "We're never here. Let's film it now." I had my little tripod I set on top of a truck, and I grabbed Trauma first from Head PE. We're outside, and I filmed like a 5-minute interview, and I did a little bit with Even in Death, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "This is
the bug."
Oh yeah, I had the bug. So then after that, I just
That's super cool.
That's dope.
Yeah, I bet that's awesome. You get to like meet all kinds of musicians, just like pick their brains. Like that must be so cool.
Yeah. I can't wait till next week, because I'm going to LA, and I got a couple bands down there. You guys will find out soon. I'll tell you guys after.
Yeah. Nice.
That's dope.
We
were just in LA a couple months ago doing some shows down there. We're trying to do like more out of town stuff, like weekends, Friday, Saturdays, Bay Area, Vegas.
We're trying to hit the Bay next.
Next is the Bay. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Any more questions for me?
What's your favorite band?
Yeah.
My favorite. As you guys know, I love Korn, but if I had to pick my second favorite, it'd probably be Linkin Park.
Nice.
That was just my grow up,
you're
like
a
those.
metal guy. Yeah,
I love I've always been new metal, like 90s.
We love it.
I just, because like I got my iPod, and that was like the only stuff I could download.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, Linkin Park is, of course, they're great, and Korn is like one of our mutual favorites too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're incredible.
Yeah.
Awesome.
How do you feel about Sepultura calling it quits?
I was just talking to Ezra about that.
Oh yeah.
We know those guys. They rehearse in the same place we do.
Yeah.
They're good dudes.
They were telling me about that.
It sounds just sad.
It's confusing because a lot of shit's happening this year, and it's just the beginning. Like, because not only you got Sepultura, you got Paramore just deleting everything, and then you also now have Corey Taylor that's taking a break.
Yeah, Corey Taylor taking a break. I don't even want to go into the Slipknot shit.
Yeah.
I don't even want to. It's just sad.
I love Slipknot, but it sucks to see like they're doing all these lineup changes.
Yeah.
It's
And I'm a diehard Joey guy, and just everything that's going on with his estate, and I don't know. It's just sketchy shit. And yeah, it's just sad. Like, it was a brotherhood, and you know, now it's kind of, they're just kind of a fragment of what they used to be, you know.
Like they did Jay a little dirty.
And Jay too.
I mean, it was a creative decision, but he probably still like was hella sad, you know.
Oh yeah, because like first Joey Jordison, and then there was also Paul before that passed away, and then Clown stepped away, and then Jay got left, and then Corey Taylor's gone.
Yeah, it's just like.
But go ahead and promote.
Yeah.
Well, we dropped an album last year in July.
MDM2.
MDM2.
Yep.
And we have some more stuff. Do we just want to say it?
In the pipeline,
So our first album, MDM, self-titled, Manzanita Death March, it's on Spotify, came out in 2020. We're releasing a remaster of it, a remix remaster. Because the original, after recording the new album, we're like, damn, it kind of sounds like shit. So we got all the stems and we remastered it, and we're dropping that on my birthday, February 2nd.
February 2nd.
Yep. So look out for that. And then we're trying to get going on like the live stream hype.
Yeah.
You know,
we're gonna be doing some
we're gonna be dabbling with that here pretty soon, so look out for that. We just got confirmed for a venue in Folsom called Mosaic.
February 22nd.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Oh nice. Yeah. So we'll be there. Maybe we'll see you there.
Yeah.
Oh wait, February 22nd.
February 22nd.
That's the.
What's their name? They're coming from Vegas.
Yeah.
We talked a while ago.
Nice.
We just found out who they were because we just got asked, not because the band dropped off and we took their spot.
Yeah, we just hopped on it.
Like
so.
a few days ago.
You guys got filled in?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we're stoked from that. We're from Folsom too, pretty much.
Yeah, we live in Folsom, so it's like just the easiest.
Have you been to that venue yet?
I was there last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool room. It really is.
Right?
Yeah, they were having a lot of technical difficulties last night, which is unfortunate, but you know, what can you do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Mosaic.
Shout out Mosaic.
Go to my link tree and go get your tickets for next month.
Yeah.
All the links to their music will all be down right below in the description. And go check them out. Give them a like and subscribe. Go check them out on Spotify, all other platforms, and we'll see you next time, Mosh Pit. Hell yeah, guys.
Hell yeah. That was legit. Yeah. I was gonna say, do you have like a Nardwar, like a doot doo the loot doo?